Hello there. This time it actually is meant to be here. Alright, let's get straight to the game. Yeah, we got Jay here, and he's a bit worse for wear. Just while that intro was loading up, I took hit points of damage, so we're not in a particularly great spot right now. Just realised I can't hear the game audio, so let's turn that up a bit. There we go. Alright, I think me and you better get off to 10 Pines Bluff Godsworth, so let's go. Yeah, so, this wasn't particularly great last time. I know I only played for about an hour, which might be like, wow, how could it be so bad? But honestly, we kind of had grand ambitions and they didn't pan out. So yeah, the main aim this time is to actually try and achieve a bit more of what we want to do. Now, as you can see, we've got an infection, and that is really bothering me because we're very close to dying. I mean, dying's not good. Just try and save some ammo by doing that. Bit of irony as far as, oh yeah, saving ammo by using a gun, but it's like, that kind of makes sense to me. You know, I'm using a pistol I don't really care for. Or an ammo type, more importantly. Oh, that's it, Codsworth. Get in there. You wasn't doing this last time. That's it. High five, Codsworth. I know you got plenty of hands, but surely one of them can high in a 5. Okay. And I know I need to go back in here because there is some. There are some goodies in here. There we go. Stim pack. We'll take that. Cool. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to cash this in for the 3rd time at 10 Pines Bluff. I'm actually kind of fed up of doing that now. And what we're going to do is go that way, which last time I pointed out pretty damn accurately, and go to Covenant. Now, last time, I only made a passing visit there, and that wasn't the worst thing I could have done. You know, it was kind of okay. But I'm thinking... I'm that used to not traveling with a companion. I hear him making a noise, and I'm thinking he's seeing something. But yeah, essentially, we're... I'm spooked out already. We're going to go to Covenant. We're going to actually just start the little story there. I don't know if we're going to go down the track of it entirely, because, in all honesty, it might be a bit higher level than what I can handle. But we're at least going to start it. We're going to kick it off. So, I'm just grabbing all these hub flour. I find them very useful in terms of there's something we can craft with them. I can't remember what exactly, but I know they are worth picking up. Alright. Settler dude. Hello there.
You find those raiders?
Yeah, I took care of them 2 episodes ago.
That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time.
Could you wish me some good luck so I don't die again?
If you came through first, we join up if we want things to get so we're in.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. No more chit-chat needed. Okay, so it says defense, and I remember I did this last time because it does make sense. We're just going to pull up a guard post, turn it around so it faces the horizon, and that dude who just spoke to... Wow, he moved very quickly. You want it? Yeah, you... Man the guard post. That way this settlement has got defense, and we haven't got to worry about it. Cool. Now, my health bar is nearly down completely, so I'm going to have to take a stim pack. And, actually, I'm probably going to take another stim pack as well, just to heal fully. And we're just going to keep pumping this pump for a minute. There we go. Alright, so that's alright. Now to Covenant. I know I should hand in the quest to Preston, but I'm like, oh, do I have to? So for now, we're just in exploring mode. We haven't actually got a quest to follow, so we're just heading south. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is that way, give or take. Oh, I just heard growling, and I'm like, please don't be a red scorpion. Nothing else, so we're hidden. A red scorpion or a death claw, that'd be like the 2 things I wouldn't want to face at this point. Red scorpions just because they really require something with a bit more oomph as a weapon. And death claws because, well, last time I faced one, it took a minigun to take it down, so again, I kind of need bigger weapons, or better weapons even. I mentioned last time about the spray and pray. I'd like to try and use that. I know it's like the OP one, but for some reason I've never gone for it. I think it's because I'm not really a machine gun kind of guy. Oh, sorry, submachine gun. But I might give it a go, just see what it's like. Especially with that explosive damage. Okay, I feel like I've gone far enough away from that area. You need to go... Let me just get my bearings right. You won't go south far enough because you don't want to end up crossing lines with... can't remember what it's called. Outpost Simonja. But equally, I don't want to get into that area because just a ton of mole rats and they're a pain to take out. So, oh, yeah, like that. I'm just going to leave that guy to it. To my knowledge, he isn't one of my settlers, so I don't need to hop in and save him, morally. Yeah, I know, probably bad karma, but why risk taking damage when with this unhealthy? Yeah, Piranha. Yeah, to be honest, right, I've been trying to do Fallout for a few months now as far as when I've had a bit of downtime. I wouldn't say I've not done Snap, it's just I kind of want to do stuff for my Let's Play channel when I can. But yeah, I got to Infinite last night, by the way. That was something. I used a Gilgamesh zoo deck. That was pretty cool. Not just that, the deck had Shana in it. I never thought I'd be saying I used Shana to get to Infinite. Go and say those buffs have done some good. Alright, I'm hungry. What can we pick? All rat junks, why not? Sadly, that didn't do much else for us. Kev, I'm going to say, have you got a nailer, man? You doing alright, man? You're around here, Codsworth? Oh, he's there. He just magically appeared. I've been here all this time, Kev.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, I'm people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I just want to visit.
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it.
You're doing good. That's good to hear.
Everyone's gotta take it.
Oh. Shit. Bloody hell. These things trap me. Wow. Are we okay? No, danger. Them turrets are not doing anything. Are we safe? Alright, Swanson,
You here visiting Covenant, pal?
yeah,
If not,
we'll
move
do
along.
that again.
You know, I'm people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
Well, what I was going to say before that interruption,
Something you gotta know first.
if you want to do this speak check for me, Aranya, Kev, this is quite an interesting one to just do, I guess.
Interesting idea.
Essentially, go and ask a bunch of questions, and you can go for the most sensible to the most silly.
Safe is one of them psychological tests. Just a bunch of questions you gotta answer. You want to take the test? Pass it, and I'll let you in.
Sure, we'll take the
Sure.
test.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
I just can't believe that thing's followed me. I didn't even think I came across. I came that close across them.
So let's begin.
Nothing too
No
impactful.
wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Science, sneak out, knock him out, or insult him. Ooh. Cosworth, you rattled close, man. Knock him out?
I'd grab a pipe and knock him out.
A pipe, you say?
Kev,
Next
you're
question.
kind of bored right now
What
since
is
there's
the
too much to
intended
do, but you need some time to get invested in. It's only fun for 5 minutes.
The infection is spreading at an alarming rate.
Okay.
The doctor has stepped out from
I think sometimes having a stream in the background can be good, can't it? Alright, I'll be honest, I didn't hear the question for this one, so scream, amputate, restrain and observe, or medicate. That's the thing, we're talking over him. Medicate.
Medicate
Oh.
the infected area.
First come, first served.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Escort and turn in. pick his pocket, confiscate and abandon, hug and comfort. I like the idea that Jay's just thinking.
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Soccer, designated hitter, catcher, pitcher. I mean, you guys know what I always go for.
I don't play baseball.
Yep.
I play soccer.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
Get upset at her, kill her, kill him, minigun, bargain for his life. Alright, I'm going to go for minigun for the simple fact there isn't a kill grandma option.
I'd ask for a minigun, so I can do the job right.
Please treat the question seriously. Or are you? Next. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Procure a bomb, a laser pistol, leave him, or pick the lock.
I'd trade for a cherry bomb and blow it open.
And
No
that's
worries,
all
Kev.
you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I mean, I kind of wish you could just shake your new hand as an option, but apparently you've got to do surgery, medicine, suicide, or pray. I've got to remember, option B is very dark. Surgery.
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Technological bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number
I won't be surprised if I don't die during this.
What's the best way to obtain it?
Okay, so best way to obtain the comic, slip him a Mickey, steal it, mug him, or trade. I've got to admit, slipping my Mickey, I think that's just basically giving money. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Mug him. Go on then.
I'd point a gun in his face and take it from him.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Razor, sabotage the toilet, change his meds, or flood the room.
I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. That never gets old.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
The bottom line of all that is that there is actually no way of failing that test. But it is quite fun just to answer it in a way that's essentially, how much of a psychopath are we? We can't kill him. If anything, I kind of need... At least right now, I need to be friendly with him, because I've got an infection and I'm just about to die. Doctor.
You need medical assistance? See me in the morning.
I won't make it to morning. I'm nearly dead. Look, I'm going to have to sleep and hope that'll do it. 12 hours sleep. Hopefully it's enough. I'll be well rested. I can't believe that. It's like, oh, wait, if you've got any medical problems, can you see me in the morning? I'm like, no, I'm dying. It's an infection. Right now, I've got... I quite literally got an infection, which is periodic damage. So every... Well, it feels like every couple of minutes it's giving me damage. So, yeah. I mean, I'm just going to have a quick drink just because it says I'm thirsty, but... Yeah, I'm going to die if I don't deal with it. Well, I'm going to die more easily than I feel I should. Alright, well... Let's just follow her in.
Leg's still on. You have anything for the
Penny, will you go all the way in, please? Thank you, that'll do.
As soon as you don't need the meds, you gotta lay off. Understood? Any other complications with the injury? It's healing up pretty good. Off you go then.
Thanks, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
You need any doctoring? Just let me know.
Yeah, cure me.
See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
Alright, let's get rid of these rads first of all.
Rads out there.
Blood pooling in the gums, signs of anemia. Yeah, we better clean you up.
I didn't do it last time. I feel like the rads weren't really the biggest issue I'd got, but it's probably best to get rid of them. See, there's the periodic damage I was talking about.
Else bothering you?
Yeah, heal me.
Pretty beat up.
Huh. You look fine, but,
We can't fit these options? Well, you can, but it'd be a little bit boring.
Let's get started.
This is literally just the maintenance part of my character.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
No other complaints.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
Okay, so what we need to do... First of all, we're going to go to this dude.
Less rads, less milk fruit, same great taste. Try Deezer's lemonade.
Let's get some lemonade.
Enjoy.
Free lemonade, why not? Now, Honest Dan here, he's going to give us a quest, so we're going to start there.
You from around here? God, I hope not. Not enough of these hicks.
I'm just traveling through.
No, I'm just passing through.
My advice is pass through sooner than
I've
later.
got no
You
idea.
know anything about Stockton's caravan?
I know nothing.
No, I can't say that I do.
I just can't catch a break. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Alright, now, I would like to do the speech check, which is caps up front. But I'm pretty sure I haven't got the charisma for it. So, we'll give it a go, but I don't think it's going to work.
If I help you, I want something up front.
I'm offering an equal stake. And considering the work I've already put in, I figure that's generous. You in or not?
Go on.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Okay, so human Hera. Search Covenant for clues, search the destroyed caravan for clues. So, let's go do that first. By the by, the guy who I was hoping would be here has left. Trying to remember what his name is. It's escaped me, but the guys have got good armor, which I did pick up last time and I forgot this time. It's an original story, the TV show, so it is after this game. There is like a little bit of reference to the canonical ending, but nothing too specific. Blade, thank you for the follow. Hello there. But yeah, this is... Well, the TV show is essentially its own story, so you can hop into that without actually knowing what happened in this, which I think is pretty damn cool. It's only like one or two references.
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
Yeah, it is in the same world, so the idea is that this is in Boston, so it's East Coast of America, whereas the TV show takes place in the West Coast.
Deezer's lemonade, huh? The caravan definitely stopped in Covenant.
Ooh. Go on, we'll take the dirty water as well. I don't think there's anything else I need to go for. No, we'll be fine. Alright, let's make our way back there. But yeah, it is the same world, so you get the same creatures, maybe some vary, you know, like there'll be things that are more localized. Like if you play Fallout 76, which I haven't really, there's probably things in that that are different to this game. This game's different to Fallout 3. And the TV show had one thing that I've not seen in any of the games that I've played. So, yeah, like I say, there's a few things that are connected, there are a few things that aren't. But I suppose that's how games work, if you like. You know, it's like there's connective tissues at times, but other times it's just we want to innovate and do our own thing in this. I always find it funny when they don't clean up the mole rats or clean up the mess. Can I?
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key.
Oh.
Let's hope someone's been careless.
Well, I'm hidden. I don't know how I got in here because... Okay, Codsworth, I didn't mean to do that, but I had to do it. Yeah, that felt a bit cheap. I kind of had to do it.
Looks like a trader left a bedroll. No marks on it, so no way of telling if it's from Stockton's people.
Right, this isn't anything we need to investigate. Oop. Oop. I think there might be something down here. I can't remember. No. Nothing of note. Although we can take the overdue book. And I don't think there's anything around here. I don't think. It's been donkey since I've done this quest properly.
Busted again? The third raid of this month.
What do we have?
Ted better get
Dealing
on this
with
pronto.
depression, the 12 stages of grief, and some self-help books. Quite the library here.
Like the library here. It's like 4 books. Alright, I mean, it's just post-apocalyptic, but still.
Business.
Okay, I feel like we've done a fair bit of investigating. Now, the issue we've got is that I need to go on here, ideally. But if I go on here, this guy's going to go aggro. And we don't want that, because it kind of just ruins the whole thing. So I think what we're going to try and do is essentially do a bit of investigating. So let's go to Penny here. Also, this is where it'd be really nice if I got some great mentats. They're essentially drugs that we can take to boost our charisma, but we haven't got any.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job.
Only a couple of hours. I wouldn't say I've done too much.
Welcome. Everyone around here calls
I've
me
pretty much just
Derek,
got into the
but
world,
you're
so
cutie.
other than taking out a Deathclaw, which is a big baddie kind of creature, it's not too much has happened. Hello.
You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Right, how much are you going to barter with her to
Best
begin
deal
with?
around.
I'd like to do some investigating, but let's just see what she's got for now. Shotgun with the chance to stagger on hit. That's, wow, that's 2,800. That's a lot. So we ain't going for that. Destroyer's helmet, +1 charisma and intelligence. Now that is good. Yeah, we go for that. Yeah. Can we trade? We can give her a fusion core. We can give her the 38 ammo we picked up. By the way, I love this bit of the game as far as you can essentially just give a whole bunch of stuff that you don't want to her, and you know, even if she's got no use for it herself, she's like, "Ah, go on, I've got to take it. You're trading with me." 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and I think this is the bit we're going to deal with. Give the Radaway away, and we'll give 15 stim packs away. Let's put a lot of that down. Anything else I can spare? Switchblade. Yeah. There we go. It's still, we're still losing caps, but we've got a fair bit for it. Hey up, Dan, how you doing? Let's confirm the trade. And let's put on our new helmet. So, Before and after. Before. After. Kind of look like we're going mining. Still though, it should boost us in the long run. If anything, that was 2 and 5 for damage resistance. This is 13, 13. Plus we get the charisma and intelligence boost, so it's definitely worth it.
Penny.
You here to shop?
Oh, good luck with the A levels, man. I know for myself, I was always stressed around that time, so whatever you gotta do to unwind, get it down you just so you can be more relaxed going into them.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Ooh. I'm trying to find out about a missing caravan.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, you know, he's such a drama queen.
Definitely. He has such an attitude.
I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
He should be thankful you let him in.
Don't get me started. Still,
Oh.
got a lot to do. You have a great day.
Oh, okay, charisma check was a bit too high for us. I mean, to be fair, our charisma isn't that high at this moment. We're on 5, so we could do with bumping it up a bit. I mean, I'm trying to think what if there's anything I'm missing. No, I was trying to think like if there's anything I can do to like passively boost my charisma, but there isn't really, because the main thing that would boost it is a bobblehead. That's besides actually investing into it, and the bobblehead is like so far out the way for me right now. It's like we're not going to go for that right now. So the only thing I can do is put ranks into this tree, and I don't mind that. I won't get to level 6 here anyway for local leader, and maybe even down here for inspirational. So I do want to invest in charisma, but yeah, that's quite a lot of level ups. Okay. Alright, no point talking to the doc about things, so I think we go find the leader of this cult. Got no riz. This is the weird thing, when I built the character, I had a different idea in mind to what I'm going with now. Essentially at the time, I mean, if you look, he's a pretty heavy-set guy, this character. So I was going for the idea that he was strong. And he has got a bit of strength on him. I mean, he's, what, 5 without any buffs. I feel like I went too heavy on perception for what the build probably is. I've probably gone too high on agility as well. You know, he's way too agile for what he really should be. So I misbalanced what I was after. So I need to compensate and just put some ranks in other places. It's not impossible or anything. It's just a little bit frustrating on my own side. Hey Jude, man. How you doing, Sopper?
The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house.
Yeah, I've already used it.
Visit Penny's store.
Yeah, can I ask about the covenant and this is an odd word to say. Anonymities?
Anything else in town?
Doc Patricia will be more than happy to patch you up. For a modest fee, of course.
Oh yeah, you know.
To stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you some questions about that, actually.
Can I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
What about the missing caravan?
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Is this about those Stockton people? I've told Mr. Dan many, many times. We never saw them.
Dan says you're lying.
Dan says your people are lying to him.
If you ask me, I think Dan's been baking in the sun too long. The only secret we got here is what's in Deezer's lemonade. And if you can get Deezer to tell you, you just got to fill me in. As the robot says, it's delicious.
I'm actually trying to remember what the theory is on Deezer's lemonade. I think they said that it was urine. I think they did. It was either that or it was something more grim.
This place almost looks pre-war. How do you manage that?
Hard work, shrewd trading, and a commitment to make a healthy community. It's a team effort.
All right, well, goodbye
I
then.
have to go.
You have a good day.
Arguably, Sopper. I mean, I think the flip side of that is, whilst there might be... Ooh, hang on. Hidden. No! I hit the door open! Oh, please don't be... I really hope that they haven't seen me do this. Alright, so I've just got to search through these because this will give me the next clue. Mr. Fitzgerald treats our mission as seriously as I do. If only he could do something about his wife. Penny Fitzgerald. Concerns. Mentioned the synths as undesirables. Altercation with M. Bell. Frequent negative comments about other personnel and other places in the Commonwealth, specifically Diamond City. Severe reprimand for warning one trader about the Institute and their ways. Notes. If Mrs. Fitzgerald was not extremely effective in her role, I'd request she be reassigned to the compound. But she's married to Mr. Fitzgerald, so a permanent posting here is required. Nothing to be done but frequent reinforcement of our missions and its parameters. Sometimes I feel she cares more about running a store than our goals. T. Huntley. Concerns. Possession of contraband on 3 separate occasions. General antisocial behaviour has made visitors uncomfortable. Notes. Huntley's new to Covenant. Given his past, it's understandable that he's jumpy. However, overall time, the community can help him feel safe. If he keeps making visitors feel nervous, though, he may need to be reassigned. On the bright side, his reclusiveness makes him ideal for running messages to the compound. Even when traders are in town, his absence is rarely noticed. Tally McGovern. Concerns. Visitors comment on her nervousness and jumpiness. She's very compassionate. Could that be a problem? Notes. After bringing up my concerns to her, Miss McGovern has really come around. Part of our job is to act natural, and if anything, she overdoes it. I really hope she's truly recovering instead of putting on an act. Even if it is an act, she's utterly indispensable to our operation. P. Montgomery. Concerns? None. I have no specific concerns about Dr. Montgomery. Looking at her now, you'd have no idea of what she's been through. The only niggling detail is that she keeps to herself and hasn't integrated into the community. But I suspect she resents being transferred here and would prefer to be working on the core mission. But before she was here, our visitor's #1 complaint was the lack of medical services, so we need at least one doctor here, and unfortunately for her, she's the only one qualified that has a suitable temperament. Swanson. Concerns? None. Swanson keeps to himself, he works directly for the compound in administering the test, and as such I have no idea who he was or how to help him. He keeps himself strictly apart from the community, whether that's his orders or temperament, who's to say. Alright, I thought it was one of them, but apparently it's this. Fisherman report. Mr. Huntley has aborted 5 compound runs due to a fisherman, name unknown, who has stationed himself at the Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Huntley reports his new favourite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound's secret entrance. The Stockton retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider. I recommend... And it doesn't finish. I'm still hidden. Cool. Now, we've got a situation on our hands here. If we go to our quests, we can find the Covenant compound, but the optional thing is talk with Honest Dan. So, we found proof that the survivors of Stockton's caravan were taken to a nearby compound. I can let Honest Dan know or go to the compound by myself. Now, this is where we have the choice. At the compound, we are going to have the option of essentially going on a murder spree. Which, yeah, okay, we could survive that, to be fair. Or, we are... How do I phrase it? We'd be better going on our own, or we might want to bring him with us for support. Now, if we bring him for support, that's great. He's going to help us. We're not going to take as much fire by ourselves. But the flip side is, if we want to do the immoral thing, he won't like it, and he will shoot us. So it all depends what the best choice is. So I'm going to be frank and say I'm leaving this here. I'm going to just deactivate this quest for now. We're going to let ourselves get a bit more levels on the level up meter. And we're just going to push on a little bit towards Diamond City and whatnot, because honestly, I feel like dealing with Dan and all that right now, it's going to be a problem. Although I may be able to talk to this guy.
Hey, you stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
Let's speak plainly.
Just come out and say what you mean.
Maybe you heard a rumor about Stockton's caravan in a certain compound? So, hypothetically, let's say there's something to that. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
How can you justify killing a caravan?
It isn't as simple as all that. Hasn't our community been good to you and others passing through? So all I'm asking is you have a little faith in us.
I didn't really want this conversation, I'll be honest. I'm going to try the speech check.
Surely there's room for compromise. I get Stockton survivors, and we stay friends. I'd have to know more, though.
Yes, you do seem reasonable. At least consider it.
Please, stranger, just stay clear of the compound.
Okay, well, I'm fine with that. I'm fine as far as he hasn't gone aggro on us. It means we can come back. Yeah, that's all good in my book. Okay, let's start drawing blanks. Let's go this way. So, next stop, we are going to go towards Bunker Hill again. We did this last time, and I regretted not saving. So, we're going to try and bank a save this time. Sorry, that bird is quite well animated. Okay, now, I do need to reiterate that last time we blew this bridge up, so we're going to do the same again. Just find the right pressure point. There we go. Really? That didn't do it? That should do it. Just a whole load of traps on there. It's kind of tempting to slow down a bit more and let that the flames on that go. So yeah, I said last time, but I'll just repeat it. Around this, this part of the map here, it's a bit hard to point with my thumbstick. There's a DLC quest, and it'll trigger when I'm level 15, I think. So really, we don't want to trigger it because it's going to spawn a load of enemies that are just too difficult for me to take down right now. So it's why I'm glad I'm coming here at this time, because naturally they aren't going to bother me. Can I just take this thing out? I was going to say, I think there is something here. Thanks, Codsworth. Now, last time we came this way, and there was a legendary raider. I don't particularly want to see that raider again. If anything, it stopped me from travelling with Codsworth because he took too much damage. But on the flip side, I'm thinking this is the best route into Bunker Hill. So, yeah, beggars can't be choosers. Right, so we're just going to go over here. There we go, I can see someone. Ooh. I mean, didn't use AP, that's something. Oh, you gotta love it, that guy's confused. He's like, hang on. My buddy just got shot. Where from? It's like, oh, it must be nothing. Is there another one, though? I mean, it says hidden. So my assumption is I am reasonably safe. But I don't know. I kind of want to equip a shotgun just in case they come near too. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Someone see me. Oh, okay. You're there, are you? I'm just going to go this way. Oh, wow. Grenades. Not good. Okay, that was a bit of XP. We'll take that. I'm glad you didn't throw another Molotov at me. I think we should be safe up this area, though. Yeah, once we get near Bunker Hill, raiders don't tend to follow in. So, yeah, we should be good. Are you with me, Cosworth? Yeah, he's with me. Okay. So I feel like this is the first big settlement I've seen in the game.
Caravan or raiders?
Just me.
I'm here on my own.
Freelance,
And I'm screaming for no reason.
All right, come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
I just found that such a derpy little voice line. The voice actor for this character isn't that bad. You know, I think some people give him criticism, but I don't mind him. But that line, it was like, okay, the director really didn't nail the delivery.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad. All
Hey,
this shit.
you. Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
What's the railroad?
The railroad.
The freedom fighters, willing to risk their lives for sins. And that means they fight the Institute. Only ones that do.
What? You think that's noble or some bullshit? That just makes them idiots. No son of mine is going to throw his life away with those lunatics.
What are synths?
And what are synths?
Synthetic people made by the Institute. Look so human you can't tell them from us.
They're monsters is what they really are.
And how do you know that? Have you ever met one? If you can't tell who's a synth or not, they can't be all that bad.
Hey, this is between the two of you.
We got a good life here, and you'd throw it all away.
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save synths?
Might as well go off and join the Death Claw Preservation Society.
Yeah, I want some service here, to be honest.
I wouldn't mind getting some service here.
Where are my manners? If you want a drink, talk to me. Need a bed? Well, hit up Numbskull over there.
Yeah, Numbskull.
Hey there.
Need a place to stay? Grab it before someone else does.
Deal.
Sleep lightly. The raiders don't always play by the rules.
Alright, now, you didn't actually give me a bed then, because I didn't hear caps come out of my person.
Hi. Need a roof over your head? Only place in town.
I'll take it.
Stockton snores. You've been warned.
There we go. Now I've got a room. So, let's go up here. I'm actually just going to kip for, let's say, 4 hours. I feel rested. That's good to hear. Now, in Covenant, they were talking about Old Man Stockton's caravan. This is Old Man Stockton. We're not doing anything with him right now, but I thought I'd just point him out in the sense of, there he is. Ta-da. Lucas, you were the guy who I was looking for before.
Excuse me.
Got the best armor in these parts.
Sure.
Got a few minutes to browse?
Focus on stopping power. Pretty, don't stop bullets.
Yeah, I do agree there. So, I haven't really got a lot to trade with him right now, so I'm feeling pretty sad. I could give that away for 2. I might as well, because I don't need it. Yeah, that'd be so good. The left arm. Even the left leg, I think it is, wouldn't be bad. Oh. 663. Can I raise it? Can I raise it? Alright, let's give away 2 Molotovs. That's 14, so not a lot. If I'm taking a left arm, I can give away my left arm. It's not worth much, but I can give it away. Get rid of the cram. Get rid of the booze. Get rid of the Med-X. It's like there's certain things you know you need and certain things you think maybe I can cope without. But at this point I'm really stuck. The .45 ammo I like, but yeah, I haven't got any use for it right now. Same with the fusion cells. I'm still shy. This is not good. At least if I want this thing. Wedding rings 91. I've got a lot of jet. Yeah, I might have to just give this up as a bad job. Deathclaw stakes 47. It's only 1 piece, so it wouldn't be a lot. Yeah, I'm just going to have to give this one up. It's a shame, because I do like those armor pieces, but I can't justify it. Okay. I think what we're going to do is head this way. So back the way we came in. The likes of Lucas, they do wander, so we might be able to bump into him again. And I know that said green, but raiders are just never friendly, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, that was a miss. I'm reloading quite a bit here. Nope, that was a miss. Thank you, Codsworth. And then let's go and get this. I'm really in 2 minds about the direction I want to take from this point, because I think I need to go this way. No, I'm changing my mind. I'm actually going to go this way. I don't know where I want to go with the story as far as what plot points I want to open up. But I've decided, yeah, we're going to do this one. Now, if you can notice, we're following a little bit of a pattern on the road here. If you can see it. Like a little red line. And, yeah. I don't know where the red line is right now, but it does lead here. We're going to destroy the evil people in the game. That's a very nice and simple target, I'd say. So, Old North Church. There's some nasties in here. Let's equip the shotgun, why not? To my knowledge, Bismarck is not in the game. Oh, Alright, reload. Well, I'm assuming it's just a case of map size, they couldn't fit it in. I know they've got Concord and Bunker Hill we've just been to. There's Lexington and Quincy, so I don't know if they're all places in Boston. Just a bit demanding, isn't it? Especially on a, what, nearly 10-year-old game? Let's see, can we get one in the head? Right, Ghoul has woken up somewhere. But I don't know where. I think I'm just going to leave it for now. The issue with the ghouls, right? They will play dead. Oh, freaking hell! I was not expecting that one. Shit, bloody brick! That one caught me out. Okay, let's not get caught out again. Normally, I know what I'm doing, so that was that one caught me off guard. By the way, I've had those reactions when I've played Resident Evil. If you really want to see it, yeah, I've had that in Resident Evil. Alright, let's just put a light on. Come on, we'll take that for the caps. Right, nothing there.
Do proceed carefully here. I find this place.
Okay. Smooth sailing. Bar that one heart attack. Alright, so we've got this little spinny wheel thing. So, let's spin it clockwise. No. Sorry, let's go the other way. Counterclockwise. And then clockwise.
So it starts with R.
Railroad. By the way, I can see your legs. You're not really hiding while they. I'm just saying.
Stop.
Oh, spoo.
You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, Answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Who are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I mean, by accident, I just followed this little path and suddenly I'm here.
I was just exploring.
And you just happened to guess the password to the secret door. Right. It's clear you're not with the Institute. But who told you how to contact us?
I'm not going past the speech check, but I'll give it a go.
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with a lead.
This will go a lot better if you stick to the truth. Who told you about us?
Nobody.
What? Contact who? I just stumbled in here.
You really don't know, do you? I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
You know me?
Do we know each other?
I didn't need to meet you to hear about you. You have made waves. You've left a trail of destruction in your wake. Gone places no sane person would go alone.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. I don't know what, if anything, you've heard out there about us. You know what a synth is, right?
By the by, right, I find that very amusing because Deacon will always reference something you've done so far. And the fact that I've done so little in the game, he essentially just goes for, you've left a path of destruction in your wake, as if to say, yeah, you haven't really done anything yet, so I've just got to just be very generic here. And I know that there is one less specific than that, which is if you go straight from the Vaultway start and go straight to here without encountering anything else at all, he will just say, oh, well, he must be good, he found us. You know, I was hoping we'd trigger that one. But we obviously did enough. Alright, so I heard rumours.
I've heard rumors about them.
They are synthetic humans created by the Institute. So close to real people that the distinction is meaningless. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Okay. Go on.
Go on.
So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
I mean, this is... Every faction asks this question to an extent. So, essentially, would you risk your life for a synth? And I always found this one quite a hard question, no matter what kind of character I'm building. Because, essentially, you've got your good synths, and you've got your bad synths. So it's a question of, are we talking about the good synths? Because if it is the good, sure. But if it isn't, or if it's just blanket synths, then it's a little more complex than what they offer here. So I will go and risk my life, but if we're talking about some of them that are going to be shooting me at some point down the line, then no, I wouldn't.
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Ooh, that was a fair chunk of progress.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Also, just a little by-the-by about Deacon. He's been stalking us. I mean, I didn't actually spot him, but he was in Bunker Hill when we just went there. So, before you come to the railroad, he'll be at all these random locations in disguise. He's sneaky. Yeah, non-committal.
A healthy attitude. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things.
Always love passing
With
the speech
everything
chat.
You've done, it's clear you're capable. dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
Needs me?
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
By the way, I look like I'm really squinting.
Power it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers and a target.
Alright.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Go on then.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Okay, so we're not going to go straight there, but it is good to know that that quest is now available. This place now should be clear. I'd be surprised if there's another ghoul that's going to jump out and spook me like before. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I checked that before. So, we're probably going to do that at some point, but not right now. Yeah, hang on. Just shoot that guy for making me jump. Not at all, Patty. But yeah, we're going to go towards Diamond City, which has been the main aim for a while now. I'm just curious what the best direction of travel is. I've got a rough idea in my head. The trouble is, I want to avoid some big raider camps. I've gone a really weird way about going there. There was probably a much more straightforward route there, like a straight line, and I've gone round. God, the load times on PC are still bad. I've got to say it. It's so rough waiting. Come on. Usually when I say come on, it actually jogs along. Man, this one... I know it's got to load up the entire map of the Commonwealth, but yeah, this is just taking forever. I wouldn't be too surprised, actually, if I don't load in with like an idle screen. Like the game will think I've been idle for some time. Nope. But it did feel a while. Okay, let's get the map up because I want to explain my dilemma to you. Ooh, I want the map and then I move away. So essentially we're up here. We need to get down here. Now, if I go this route, if you like, along the coast of this part of Boston, I would face some raiders, a super mutant, and some more raiders. That would be quite a combative route. Now, the other option I'm thinking, if we can somehow make our way this way towards a settlement called Good Neighbor, then we could potentially just camp there and then make our way towards Diamond City through the middle of Boston. That to me feels a little safer at this time. The issue is getting to Good Neighbor, because around this area is a bunch of raiders. So it's all about getting around them. Let's have that. I can sneak a bit. It's not as straightforward as just sneaking, though. Well, I will go into a sneak mode now. Oh, no, 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 no. We are not going there. I know what that place is, and that's just... No, 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 no. Super mutants can be handled, but I would rather not engage with them if I don't have to. Okay, this is the area I was talking about. It's like a large encampment of them. How you doing, Ada? I think we go this way. I think this is the route. Yeah, because that's Old North Church again. We're just basically doubling back on ourselves. And we can go this way. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've just had the bejeebus creeped out of me playing this, which is quite an achievement for a game I've played that many times, but we're doing good. Yeah, I mean, I think they've got similar genre tropes, if you like, as far as zombies and all that kind of thing, but I'd say that the tone is quite different, whereas The Last of Us is very, I would say dark in a nasty way, but, you know, it's a lot more serious. This is probably a little bit more goofy. Again, if you watch the TV shows, you can definitely tell the difference. I know for myself, that's why I did love the Fallout TV series, because it really captured that difference. You know, the two games, the two TV series are brilliant at capturing the vibe of the games.
Looks quite promising, sir. It's not every day you see such a well-kept abode among the Commonwealth squalor.
Yeah, it's got to be said that building is in good state. We'll be back there shortly. But yeah, I think that's one thing this game hasn't done a lot of, and maybe they'll do it for the next bunch of games in the series, where there's more overgrowth. I like the idea of a load of greenery in Fallout, but I think they've always been wary of it because they like the idea of the wasteland. Right. I'm assuming something else is going to come at me. Yeah.
Come out and face us, scallywags, if you dare.
Hey up, Kev. Yeah, I think that's a good way of describing it, to be honest. If you haven't played the game, you could still watch that show. I think that is something you couldn't always say about a lot of video game adaptations in the past. And personally, I do feel like Fallout's the same. I think you don't need to have played the games to have watched the TV show. It's actually quite good on its own. Because like I say, there are a few like nudges and winks to things that players of the games will know about. But I don't feel like any of it is, oh, if you haven't seen this, you're going to be lost. You know. Okay, I really want to avoid that section, so I need to get this right in my head. There's a load of high ground up there that I'm just wary of the raiders having, so ideally I won't go through the middle here a bit. Oh, bloat flies, that's unexpected. Oh, let's get a legendary first, I guess. Oh, I hate bloat flies, they just move so fast. Oh, there is one, yeah. That's it. Can you get it, Cosworth? Thank you. What would I like to see a TV adaptation of? You see, that's slightly awkward because the first thing that came to my mind was Uncharted. I feel like as a game series that is just right for adaptation, but they've gone down the film route, so it's like they've kind of wasted the chance at it. I mean, the film wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't particularly great, but it wasn't bad. You know, I watched it with my mum. She didn't know anything about the game series, and she enjoyed it. You know, so I look and I think it wasn't like a bad film, but you kind of want more than that, you know? kind of makes me think we have as a society, if you like, got a little bit greedy with our adaptations. Okay, I'm gonna head this way. Oh, I thought there was something moving right in front of me then. Right, just a little bit wary of what's above me. Oh, oh crap, this is the bit I didn't want to be walking in. Oop, caution. Let me just duck them in. Yeah, just hide with me here, Cosworth. Nothing there now. We're going this way. We're going north. That way we're less... Why am I in caution? I think we might be okay. Boston Bugle Building. Is this near Mass Fusion? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I could die doing this, but we're going to give it a crack. Wow, there's a few more of them than I thought. Are we done? Cool. I really wasn't hopeful there. I thought there might be too many of them, but we got through that all right. Okay. And actually, that is brilliant because... Ooh, run! Okay. We're actually where we want to be. Welcome to Good Neighbor. You know, this is a sign as well I haven't been investing in some perks, because normally I don't trigger mines. I usually invest in a perk that will prevent that. Alright, so this guy here, he's douchebag number 1. So let's greet him.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Back off, man.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for
Hey,
the
Chris.
people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Alright, let's pick that up, loot him. And, yeah. I'm trying to think what we're going to do. Let's go this way. I think that might be a cause for concern. You know, that's her type. It's like, do you want to get a mirror and just check things? You know, make sure you aren't that wrinkly. Oh, I've got to say, Hancock, he's a great character.
are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you can focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man? Homebrew,
Oop.
reasonable prices?
I'm looking for some work.
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well,
Well,
few of
I've just
them
killed
were
a few,
talking
yeah.
about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's got to be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
I want a bit more than that.
Your offer's a little low, Fred.
Oh, I see where this is
Oh.
going. Job's going to be
Oh man, I'm
200
really going to
caps.
put off Codsworth at this rate. I need to do things he likes.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Oh, okay. Codsworth, can we have a chat, man?
Hey,
I'm all ears.
Codsworth.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
How do you think things are between us?
A difficult inquiry, sir. I wonder the same thing myself. Things have certainly changed, and not for the better.
Your thoughts?
I met an atheist who worked for a charity the other day. She said it was a non-profit organization.
All right.
All right then.
I haven't did that joke before. That was something.
Before you even start, let's get to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
All right, I'll
The
have a
room
room.
is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
I'm just giving away cash at
I
this
just
point.
clean up around here.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to just have a bed for a bit. Oh, hello.
Excuse me.
What? No, you can't.
So, those of you who haven't seen the beginning of this,
You?
this guy sold us the vault that kept us alive.
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary.
What? You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm perfect. I mean, I've still got quite a fair few pounds on. You know, ideally I'd have lost a bit of weight in cryo. They have become ghouls, so radiation has essentially kept them alive, but they're ghoulified.
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me.
It does make me chuckle out in 200 years he's not decided to take off the Vault-Tec outfit. I'll apologise.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know,
Never know, it might appeal to Codsworth.
and I met from before. Oh God, I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Go to Sanctuary, man.
You know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right
Codsworth
now.
likes something.
You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Alright. To be fair, that was the main reason I came up here. I thought we can send him off to Sanctuary. I think we'll have about 5 hours kip. That takes us to 10:15. So it's not like a massive sleep, but it's just a little kip to refresh a little bit. Oh, we're ill. And there isn't a doctor in this settlement. Great. That was not worth the sleep I had. Okay, so I'm going to do something that is very kamikaze. And the reason I'm calling it kamikaze is the fact that it is 25 to 6 my time. I'm not expecting to survive through what I'm about to attempt, but if I do, I'm actually going to confuse the game quite a bit by trying to do something that is several levels ahead of where I am.
But I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it.
Peace, brother.
How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a Kowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth wanna drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would wanna hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real
It's one of them fancy.
Just for context, Jet is like Coke,
Not even those
I think.
over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that hardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us.
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
My neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
People. For the people.
Remain silent during the speech.
What? You need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
I've already met him, but cheers. Yeah, I thought I'd just sit here and watch that, because it wasn't a bad speech by Hancock. So, it's alright, for a second I thought that might be Deacon, but I was like, no, Deacon doesn't do that after you've met him. So yeah, we might end up doing that all again next time, for the simple fact that, like I say, I am going down the kamikaze route. Essentially, the plot as it is says, right, go to Diamond City and you'll find out that you need to go somewhere to find someone. We're essentially just going to try and skip the Diamond City part and go and straight away and find the person we need to find. So that could be good, or it could be absolutely ridiculous. We're going to find out. Want to significantly increase your weapon's melee damage? Add a... I think that was a bayonet. Just before I forget, let's level up my charisma one more. Right, so now we can do local leader, which is really nice. And at some point soon we'll be able to do inspirational. Not so useful with Codsworth here, but it will be useful when we start having human or humanoid companions. Yeah, that guy's seeing me. Great.
Fusion, sir! So how can you miss
Oh, another one that. You're just really good at it. In short. Oh, I mean, when you start the game, you pick your skills, and if you want to, you can go all in on one. But it does mean you're not going to be having skills in another. So it's always a case of balancing it out. Oh, there he is. Oh, just a bit wary of taking too much damage here. Oh, and I'm dead already. This wasn't even the thing I was wary about. Okay, but I am going to call it here. Simple reason being, I've got to make sure I do my tea and everything, so I don't want to be too late here. Let's level up again though, just bank that before I go. And yeah, so, all in all, it doesn't feel like I made the progress I wanted to, but getting to good neighbour is actually a good thing. I mean, last time I actually felt really cruddy. I did 10 Pines Bluff twice, and I ended up having to do it a third time today. Covenant we went to, didn't really do much, so at least today we made a bit of progress there. And we got to good neighbour, and we got to Bunker Hill as well, so we made some really good steps as far as moving forward. So, isn't it like 3:30 where I am? No, it's only, what, 20 to 6 in the afternoon, or the evening. So, yeah, I'm not awake, like, really late. It's only 9:58 in game, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I think time zones got really confused there. So, next time I do this, which will be in about a month's time, just based on how I stream things, what we'll probably do is... we won't do the dumb thing I was suggesting, because that would have been dumb. We'll go to Diamond City. If we can just get around those super mutants, we should be alright. And then after that, we are going to do the dumb thing that I wanted to do. But hopefully we'll have got a few level ups in that time and it'll help us. Plus we might head back to Sanctuary just to get some... well, recharge our inventories, shall we call it. When's the next stream? The next stream, actually, let's just go here a minute. There we go. The next stream is going to be Thursday, so that's when we do Swago again. For the foreseeable future, it's going to be Thursday, Saturday, Monday, but I'm just going to do a double check, because if England are on one of them days, I will be putting that ahead of us, or ahead of the streams. Okay, so that actually answers one of my questions. England are on at 5 o'clock on Thursday. But that just means I can do an earlier stream, so that's not a bad thing for me. That also tells me they probably won't be on Saturday. And then Monday... no, we're looking good on Monday as well. So, football-wise, I'll be good. So, it'll be an earlier stream on Thursday, probably midday my time, so that's, what, 5 hours, 5 and a bit hours before now. And then, yeah, we're going to do Saturday and Monday about 2 o'clock my time, or 2 PM my time. So, nothing too dramatic. By the way, this is what I was talking about before, about idle screens. I've just left the game like this for a minute, and suddenly we're now in a 3D rotation. It's pretty cool if you just want it to pan around your character, I guess. But yeah, that is it, folks. So, have I got any viewers here? Just, is it worth raiding, or are we kind of small for a raid? We're a bit small for a raid, so we'll just, we'll leave it there. Yeah, Fallout's, it is fun. I mean, I do recommend, especially if it's in a bargain bin, just go pick it up. There's some DLCs as well that, they're probably a bit on the expensive side for a game that is cheap, but if you can get them on a bargain, they're worth it. Far Harbor in particular is really good. Nuka Worlds, it's alright. I wouldn't say go out for that first, but Nuka World is quite fun. But yeah, the actual DLCs, they are really good as far as just padding out what is a good game. It's not like top shelf games as far as, you know, yeah, if you haven't played this, you're going to regret it. But it's definitely one of those where, the best way I can describe it, I went to my only Comic-Con I've been to in a cosplay for Fallout, because as a world-building game, it's that absorbing. So I get drawn into it very easily. So I always recommend people play it, because it's like, it's that easy to get drawn in. If I got them, I would. My friend took pictures and never sent them to me. So I would put them on because it was a bit of a cruddy little... I got like a jumpsuit for like the basis of it, and then I put tape around it just to make it look like a vault suit from the game. And yeah, I just couldn't get it to... I couldn't get the photos in the end. It was a bit of a shame. But if ever I find them like on Facebook or something, I will point people in the direction of them. Alright, I'm clocking off anyway. So, I will be back Thursday. Hopefully see you then. Until then, bye for now.